Braka, 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 braka. Picking up where we left off at. Slavery. For not listening to the spirit. Broken down in the uterus of Deuteronomy, the latter day, you will be broken. You will be slaved by a tongue you don't understand. Angel, AI, there's a lot of that going on of this universe. But Amaruki Tamaru ties life. Ama's mother seed versus the bastard serpent seed and their children. Another Michael and his angel, Mikael, and her annuals versus the dragon and her annuals, or his angels, whichever floats your boat. So, where is this mysterious land? Because it's not where they pointing. You know, everything they show you is a lie. So, Christ, if Amaruki is supposed to be Babylon that get destroyed, then that means everything started here. See that? Yeah. They do a lot of that. So if it's not over there and the destruction is coming here, it's not really destruction. It's Father coming to get his people, because the Revelations say, I'm going to destroy Babylon like Sodom and Gomorrah, which is Atlantis, so on, in due time. But I'm going to destroy them in an hour. Now, if we're that commerce of trade, which we are, but those people that came and did that said, well, you with the queen. Queen who? Who the queen? Who? Mami Wata. Or in your Bible, are you going to serve Mammoth? Mami Wata. You know what I'm saying? Mammoth? Powers of the waters. Yeshua told her, go to one of her mermen and reach in the fish. But your book say, reach in the fish mouth. You ever seen somebody reach in a fish mouth in gold? Oh, we're talking about something. We talking about dagging dragons. You should already know that, though. You know who Enki is. Leviathan, Behemoth. And these people pray to these things. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. Same topic. It says that we would do this where they hung our Lord. That what got me, even as a child. I was like, wait a minute, hold the hell up. If Christ was over there, why does it say that they hung him over here? What really is the Grand Canyon? What really is Ruach? Paleo say Ruach, but it's Ruach. It's Alpha Ruach. Or Alpha Ruach Kayin. Amaruach Kayin. For the mother spirit. I am as I am, and Alpha is basically the father. So it's like alphabet. And people say stuff, but you don't really know the power you in that acting. When you make choices in your mind and you say, I am going to do this. I am, you already called the name of God. Well, one of them that activates power. We don't think about things like this. So enough of my mouth, because, we already said these things. So, nothing new under the sun over here, other than more people are starting to wake up to the truth. So I hope you enjoy, and you're going to have stupid commercial interruptions, and also my big mouth. Maybe not. We don't know. We'll just go as we go. We're going to show who slaved
European
the Israelites.
Charged were in danger of turning Christianity into a white man's religion. Timothy Drew, 1886 to 1929, an African-American religious leader, came forward to offer African Americans an alternative to Christianity. All right, an alternative, because he felt that Christianity was a religion for European Americans, and that the true religion for African Americans was Islam. was Islam. So why did he use Christian writings, right? In his book that he wrote, his kind of his Bible, right? In 1913, Timothy Noble Drew Ali, as his followers called him, founded the first non-Christian temple in Newark, New Jersey. According to Drew Ali, knowledge of self was the key to salvation, and he had been sent by Allah to restore African Americans to their true identity, which had been stolen from them by European American Christians. It says in 1925, Drew Ali moved to his headquarters in Chicago, Illinois. In 1927, Drew Ali published the Holy Quran of the Moorish Temple of Science, which was known as the Circle 7 Quran, because it bore on its cover a number 7 inside a circle. This Quran is not to be confused with the Holy Quran of the Orthodox Muslims. Drew Ali's Quran is a pamphlet of 60 pages. This book alone with the Holy Bible. This book alone with the Holy Bible was used by Drew Ali's followers as a reference to daily living. So they still read the Bible. They still read the Bible, you know. All right, so isn't the Christians reading the Bible? Isn't Hebrews reading the Bible too? Like, so I thought it wasn't about religion. So these people, along with the Holy Quran, who had a lot of Christian references and New Age Aquarian references to Jesus, right, was read by his followers along with the Bible. So they didn't let go of any religion. All right. Drew Ali died in Chicago, Illinois in 1929 under mysterious circumstances. The Moorish Science Temple of America split into several factions. So he died under mysterious circumstances. Again, mysterious. This was the first American religious organization to spread awareness of Islam as an alternative to Christianity for African Americans. So listen, again, he's telling you straight up that this was the first American religious organization to spread the awareness of Islam. This is before the Nation of Islam, right? He was the first. This study is intended to shed new light on the life and teachings of Drew Ali by providing information previously unavailable. The following will be examined: a brief history of Moore County in North Carolina, Moore County, and the tribe of Ben Ishmael. Says point 2, Drew Ali's early years. Point 3, his assumption of prophethood. Point 4, a history of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Point 5, the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. All right. Now it says here in the introduction, the purpose of this thesis is to explore the history of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the development of the Moorish Science Temple of America, hereinafter referred to as MSTA, and the other organizations he influenced. Drew Ali has a unique position as a religious leader in the rich and diverse history of African Americans who influenced other African American religious leaders. Dodged the hijack with the whole African thing, including Father Divine. Listen to this. He influenced, all right, listen, who he influenced. Father Divine, W.D. Fard, yes, you know, the pale guy, W.D. Fard, Elijah Muhammad, and others have been well documented. He influenced these people, the whole Nation of Islam, and all that. In a photograph in Sacred Drift, Essays on the Margin of Islam by Peter Lamborn Wilson, Drew Ali is shown wearing a turban fez with a feather in it, and a robe with a sash above his chest. Not unlike the custom of Freemasons, just like a Freemason. All right? Drew Ali dressed just like a Freemason. Remember, he was initiated to a secret society by that high priest from an ancient cult in Egypt. Let's not forget that, right? Drew Ali had access to certain information that we didn't have access to. So he knew who he was. He knew who he was, or who he thought he was, because he had some information from somebody, right? This gave him the appearance of a character in a comic opera. Like Marcus M. Garvey, Drew Ali was in many ways a product of his time, and it is difficult to understand him without looking at the interplay of the social dislocation that produced the atmosphere in which he and Garvey flourished. No matter what Drew Ali was to the establishment, who did not take him seriously, to his followers, who found new life and lived again, stimulated by his presence and credos, he was taken seriously. He was their prophet and a leader of great significance to them. Now, further down in this book, all right, page 5, it says Marcus M. Garvey, and Drew Ali shared in the leadership of African Americans. They shared, utilizing different approaches. In fact, many of Garvey's former supporters were leaders in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Did you know that? Marcus Garvey, many of his leadership, so many of Marcus Garvey's supporters were leaders in the Moorish Science Temples of America. Drew Ali's movement had its major theological documents, the Holy Bible and the Circle 7 Quran. The latter is a modification of the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus, the Christ of the Piscean age.
You won't believe how old this couple is.
Excuse me? I ask people who are in really good shape what kind of diets they're on. Do you mind if I ask what types of food you usually eat?
Sure.
Age. You see this? Why are they saying all this? I'm going to show you what's in it. All right? You're going to see Jesus all over it. I'm not kidding. All right? So this person's letting you straight up know. All right? Look up that book or that gospel, the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus, the Christ of the Piscean age. I think I actually had that book before. This was way back in the New Age teachings, right? When we had no access to real info, when the internet first just came out. Just random websites all over the place, crazy information, no sources, right? New Age stuff. By Levi H. Dowling, it says that he just copied that. Basically, that's what it is. It's a later modification of this. That's basically what it is. This is a collection of apocryphal books of the Holy Bible, which cannot be verified for their authenticity and authorship, as well as Garvey's philosophy. All right. According to Peter Lamborn Wilson, he said the Circle 7 Quran must be considered modern apocrypha. The specific sources of ancient apocrypha and pseudepigrapha are largely unknown, but we can actually trace the genesis of Drew Ali's Quran. About half of it, right, is taken from the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus, the Christ of the Piscean age. Half of Drew Ali, who's supposed to be Islam, the Moors, who have nothing to do with religion, supposedly, right? Half of their prophet, their founder, a book, is from the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus, the Christ of the Piscean age, by Levi H. Dowling of Ohio in 1908. A still popular account of Christ's sojourn in India from adolescence to age 30 during the Gospel's lost years. Liberal and mystical, theosophical in tone, the Aquarian Gospel, which Dowling said was revealed to him out of the Akashic records. They told you we're getting to Blavatsky and all these people. It owes its inspiration to La Vie Inconnue de Jesus by Nicholas Notovich, 1894, a Russian Jew converted to Orthodoxy. Both leaders, Marcus and Garvey and Drew Ali, gave many African Americans a sense of pride in their race, history, and cultural identity, and validation of their humanity within the context of living as African Americans. Garvey gave African Americans a sense of nationhood. Drew Ali believed that if African Americans could establish an identity with Asian people, they could be likely hurt than being African Americans. Drew Ali became obsessed with the idea that salvation for African Americans lay in.
We'll come back. Your boy gotta go. This is the part one, or the introduction, and we will finish when I get back. You're gonna be amazed at the great mark of the beast and who enslaved. Revelation 17 and Revelations 18. So until then, Braka.